Hey everyone, in this class we're going to be working on a couple of quick sequences that are easy to loop so that you can just keep going with your movements and flow real nice from one to the next without having to stop. And you're going to work on doing both sides in the movements, so we're going to just do one or two movements each and be able to loop through. We're going to do 3 different loops, so it's going to be quick, but and I'm going to give you a challenge and we'll see how you do. Alright, so with that we're going to go ahead and we are just going to warm up. It's going to be a little bit lighter of a warm up because we're not going to be doing anything too super strenuous. The goal today is the smooth transition as opposed to a hard sweat and strenuous movement. So we're going to start off with Ginga just to warm up here. Good. Just getting the body loose, the knees, the arms, the shoulders starting to go here. Good. Speaking of the shoulders, we're going to do some big circles forward, all right? Keep doing your Ginga the whole time. Getting those legs nice and warm. It's good. And backwards circles, backwards circles. Perfect. All right, and Ginga here. Good. Now, as we do our Ginga, we're going to warm up our back and we're going to twist. So we're following that outstretched hand as we twist. Good. Follow the outstretched hand, reaching around. Try and look directly behind you if you're able. Good. 2 more. Perfect. Just Ginga. So Ginga. Excellent. Now, we're going to stop in the center base and we're going to do giro giro. So here, freeze, step up, and spin around. Alright, we've done that before, and then back in the Ginga, step up, and you're got a ball they're trying to bring around in a circle. Alright, really rotating your shoulders through. The more warm you get, the lower your back can go, but right now we're just trying to move our back in a new direction here. So up, make sure you breathe out as you go. Here, and spin, back, rotate. Good. Here. Perfect. Good. Really loosening up your back, getting those hips a little bit more open. Last one. Good. Now, in our Ginga with a bent knee, we're going to freeze here. Freeze. We're going to go up, out, and in. All right, and then we're just gonna Ginga one time. Go up, out, and in. Perfect. All right, up, out, in. Good. Just getting those hips nice and warm. Loosen them up. Perfect. Don't forget to breathe out as you do them. Good. Here. All right, and excellent. Good, 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 good. All right, now straighten out that leg. Doesn't have to be high, but straighten out the leg. We're getting our hamstrings a little bit more involved here. And the goal is to have a bent base leg and a straight kicking leg. So as long as you got those things going for you, height doesn't matter. Just get the movement in. 2 more times. All right, good. And here, 1, 2, and last one. Yeah. Excellent. So the first loop we're gonna do is very simple. We're gonna start off with an esquiva lateral. All right. So go with me here. Now, 1, 2, 3. So you're gonna step out to your right. And we're gonna do esquiva lateral. Pretty simple right so far. We're going to use that momentum that would normally take us back here into ginga. We're just going to meia lua de frente, the opposite direction. All right, so one more time that side. Leaning to your right, got the esquiva lateral. I come up. As I come up and transfer my weight back to the left leg, I come through and meia lua de frente and back down. All right, other side. 3. I step out, esquiva lateral. As I come up, as I rotate and transfer through, not rotate, but just transfer through. Here, I'm going to meia lua de frente, and I come back. All right, so we're just gonna do that. Esquiva lateral, meia lua de frente. Esquiva lateral, meia lua de frente. Just leave it at that for right now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So, esquiva lateral, meia lua de frente, and back to ginga. Good. 1, 2, 3. Esquiva lateral, meia lua de frente, and back to ginga. Perfect. 2 more like this. 1, 2, 3. Esquiva lateral, meia lua de frente. Good. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Esquiva lateral, meia lua de frente. Yeah. So now, the loop comes into play where it's going to put that last meia lua de frente right into an esquiva lateral. How that's going to look is here. Esquiva lateral, meia lua de frente. Now this kicking leg is going to stay my straight leg. The kick is following this direction, so I'm going to come down, boom. And now I'm in esquiva lateral the other way. I could come up and down, and up and down. Couple of things to note before we hop into this as a loop. When you do the meia lua de frente from your esquiva lateral, here, as I come up, I've shifted my foot a little bit to point at a diagonal, the direction I'm going to kick. If I leave my foot here, there's a chance I'm going to put tension on my knee, and I don't want to do that. So I'm rotating a little bit here as I kick. As I come down for that second esquiva lateral, I want to rotate that base foot so it's facing parallel, or not parallel, parallel to the camera, perpendicular to where I'm facing. So here, I want to point out, again, knee strain, proper technique. I want to make sure that my foot is pointing in the right direction at all times, so as I go down here, I'm protected and everything's good. All right, so we're gonna do this together. We'll ginga first. We're gonna do a total of 6 repetitions. So 6 meia lua de frente all together, and we're gonna loop it on through. All right, here we go. So ginga with me. 1, 2, 3. Esquiva lateral, meia lua de frente. 1. Esquiva lateral, meia lua de frente. Esquiva lateral. Remembering that base foot. You want to make sure you're rotating it as you go. Good. We're on our 5th meia lua de frente. Here we go. 6 and down. Good. So that was one simple loop. We're gonna do another one, this time with armadas and aus. So the way we're gonna get into this, here. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to do an armada to start. All right, so step up, entrada, turn, armada. Now you have 2 options. You can land to the back here, or you can cross and overextend to land here, and that's up to you. Depends on your space and what you want to try and work on. I'm gonna cut back and across. Make sure I stay more center frame for you. But from here, all you're gonna do is you're gonna step this foot out, touch or no, your preference. So you could touch or you could leave it up. And I'm going to, all right, one more time, other side. Armada. I overextend because I know I'm going this way. Step that foot out, and All right, so we're just gonna do that. Armada to au 6 times. All right, here we go. Ginga with me here. 1, 2, 3, armada, step, and au. Good. 1, 2, 3, armada, step, and au. 1, 2, 3. Get that armada going. Make sure you've got that step. You'll notice that I'm just dragging my foot out. I'm not actually stepping it. That's a stylistic preference. If you would like to do that, go ahead. So here, 1, 2, 3. Here. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Yeah. All right. So how does it loop? Well, you land that au, and you're going to step right into an entrada. So what that's going to look like is going to be here. Armada. Au. So as I land here, I'm going to directly step back the way I came for the armada, and then I au the other direction. Step here. If you're feeling fancy, that second foot doesn't touch the ground, just put it directly in front. For that armada, the au, step to the front, armada, and au. All right, we're gonna do this together a couple of times. This one's gonna involve a lot more, so we're gonna do 4. Make sure you're breathing out. I was talking most of that, so hold on. There we go. Make sure I regulate my breath as I'm going. But you wanna breathe out as you kick, breathe out as you au. The goal is not to go fast, but to have a nice smooth transition. All right, we're gonna do 4 total, or 4 aus. We'll do 4 aus. Here we go. Ready? Ginga with me. 1, 2, 3, armada, and au. Stepping that forward, and then armada, and au. Stepping it forward. That was a second au. Armada, au for the third. Step forward, armada, and 4th au. Good. All right. So that was our second loop. Do 1 that's a little bit more complicated. And with that, we're going to go ahead and do meio lógico passo, rotate into a negativa. Okay? This one, as we break it down, just because of the nature of this flow, we're gonna jump right into the loop instead of doing one then the next, because otherwise it'll be choppy. We're gonna come up, you're gonna be like, Tally, why didn't we just do the loop? You're right, why didn't we just do the loop? We're gonna. So here, break it down with me, so follow along. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to step up, going to meio lógico passo here. I'm gonna land it all the way to the back, whoop, all the way to the back. From here, I'm gonna stay low, and I'm just going to rotate through to my negativa. Now I'm still looking at you under my arm, right? I can still see you. Hand is flat. From here, what I'm going to do is this. Let me rotate for you. This leg here, I'm going to swing it around almost like I'm doing a corta capim, right? So I'm going to come up onto my extended leg. That's going to be my new base. I'm going to swing. I'm facing a 180 degree difference. All right. So again, landed here, rotated, and now I'm going to swing this foot around. My bent leg, I'm going to swing it around, and here we are. Facing right back at you, I'm in a good negativa position, and from here, all I'm gonna do is a half of a jole forward. I'm gonna use my jole as an entrada, all right? So I've got my steering wheel leg here. I'm going to do half jole. I'm shuffling back because I don't want to advance towards you too much. Well, I'm going to shuffle this back, half jole, and here we go. Boom, shift my weight forward, and now I'm in a good meia lua de passo position again. This is why, like, if we had just ended it at that negativa and just did a jole, we're already here. Let's just do the loop, shall we? So here, I'm gonna keep breaking it down for one more loop, and then we'll do a couple together, all right? So here I do the meia lua de passo, walk it around, stay low, I rotate back and into my negativa. I'm still looking at you. My bent leg, I swing it around to come facing forward again. And that's the full piece. So now, if you're following along with me, your left leg should be extended. You should be resting on your right leg. You're going to draw this one a little bit back, your straight leg a little bit back to you. Again, steering wheel, where it goes, you go. So I don't want to go too far forward, so we're going to draw it back. I'm going to half jole forward, and I'm going to shift my weight forward into that solid meia lua in the base. So your left leg should be extended, your right leg should be a nice base, and you should be here for meia lua in the base. You're gonna kick all the way through, land it, rotate while staying low, covering that head, and swinging around. Good. All right. So with that, if there's a lot of spinning in this one, it's only 3 movements, but there's a lot of spinning. If you need to go through and watch it again, please do so. Otherwise, we're gonna go ahead and do this loop. We're gonna do it with 6 of those little mini corta capims, okay? The little swing around to face forward again, all right? So we're gonna reset in Ginga here. Um, dois, três, nice and slow, meia lua de passo, staying low, rotating through, keeping looking at you, swing around. I'm going to do my half jole, and I'm going to meia lua de passo again. So that was 1 rep. Here, sorry, mic got caught. Swing around, that's 2. Here we go. Remembering to breathe. So make sure your breathing is controlled. That was 4. 2 more. Meia lua de passo, rotating, swinging on through. Half jole here. Last one. Make it your best and smooth. Yeah. All right. So great work. My apologies. There's lawn mowing going on in the distance. It's a beautiful day, so I wanted to train outside, and outside noises happen. But hopefully you didn't hear too much of it. It wasn't distracting. Anyway, with this, we did 6 of each. If you would love to challenge yourself, set a timer. Do these loops 1 minute straight, 2 minutes straight, 5, 10, 15, whatever you want to do. Do the loops over and over. Focus on your breath. Focus on the purposeful transition between movements and that smooth flow. Till then, keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next video.